If you're new here, just like I am new to YouTube, welcome to Dear Life Diary, a channel where I share my real life experiences and stories. You can find the link to my introduction video in the description below for a full idea of what this channel is all about. Today, I've got another interesting story from my childhood, one that touches on bravery. But before we dive in, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new story upload. Alright, let's begin. We all know how the world feels about bullying. No, no, no. It's a big no. Well, I was bullied back in elementary school, but the twist? I ended up flipping the script on my bully. Oh yes, I did. Let's call her Rabi. She was a stout, loud, and rude classmate who always picked on quiet kids. Nobody in class liked her. I can't even recall when exactly I became her target. But she would always wait for me during break time with her little crew. They dragged me behind the building and she did hit me while the others cheered. Every day, I would cry on my way home whenever my dad or our driver came to pick me up. It wasn't that I couldn't defend myself. I was just afraid of my father's reaction if the school reported me for fighting. You see, my dad was a strict single parent raising 2 kids, my brother and me. If you messed up, you got a whooping when we got home. One day after school, my father came to pick me up and noticed my tears again. "Why are you always crying when I come for you?" he scolded. I whipped my face and told him about Rabi, the class bully. He sighed and said, "Why can't you fight back? You have to learn to defend yourself. Do you expect me to come and fight your battles for you? Be strong." He didn't realize that at that moment, he had woken up a sleeping lion. Because he was the only reason I hadn't fought back all along. Amid my tears, I smiled quietly to myself. The next day, I walked into class with my head held high. The fear in my eyes was gone. As usual, Rabi and her gang dragged me behind the building. But this time, they were in for a surprise. Quick note, this channel does not encourage violence. Thank you. Let's continue. Rabi raised her hand to slap me, but I dodged it, bent down, and lifted her legs off the ground. She fell flat and I quickly pinned her hands in between my knees, then went to punch town. Her minions, you'd think they would have her back, but no, they ran off in shock. A teacher broke up the fight and took us to the headmistress' office. Later, both our parents were called in. Rabi started crying, holding one of her broken front teeth, while her mom shouted angrily. My father's voice thundered through the room. "I can't count how many times I've come to pick my daughter up crying because of your child's bullying. Now that she's finally stood up for herself, you want to complain?" He warned them not to try anything funny or he'd take legal actions for all the emotional distress I had endured. The headmistress agreed, as other students had confirmed Rabi was the bully. The next day, just to be sure the message sank in, I walked up to Rabi's desk and told her I wanted to sit. She stood up immediately and even apologized. Imagine that. My bully was now scared of me. Looking back, I can't say that I'll tell my own kids to use their words. Because honestly, some bullies don't just listen. But that's my personal story. So tell me, were you ever bullied as a kid? How did you handle it? Drop your experiences in the comment below. I'd love for us to learn from one another. Also, let me know where in the world you are watching from. Thanks for watching and see you in the next story. Bye.